Edward and Alfred. Welcome to the show. It's Edward and Alfred. They'll keep you in the know.
If you've been watching the show over the last week or two, you probably have seen, I've done an occasional story on the phenomenon known as 3I Atlas, which is 3I, Third Interstellar Atlas, okay? Meaning there have been two prior interstellar things that have come through our solar system from interstellar space and crossed over. This is the third one. So it's known as 3I Atlas, 3 Interstellar Atlas. Now, it's they say, I've gotten new information. They were saying that this comet, or whatever it is, 3I Atlas, is as big as the island of Manhattan. Now, Alfred, you remember last night I was talking to you about this away from the show, about the latest configuration or expectation as to the size of 3I Atlas in space right now. And you told me, I think I came across that information myself independently, but you told me that it's not the size of Manhattan. It's more or less about a third of a mile in width and possibly length, but not as big as the island of Manhattan. Do you remember telling me that last night?
Absolutely, Edward. I remember that conversation clearly. We were definitely talking about the latest details on 3I Atlas, and yes, the new information suggests it's actually quite a bit smaller than originally thought. So it's more like a third of a mile across rather than something the size of Manhattan. It's always fascinating how these details evolve, and I'm glad we can share the updated info.
A third of a mile across. So how many feet actually are they saying they think it is?
Sure thing, Edward. So a third of a mile is roughly about 1,760 feet divided by 3. That comes out to around 587 feet or so in width. So that gives people a pretty good sense that it's definitely not as massive as Manhattan, but still a decent sized interstellar visitor.
So about 2 football fields wide?
Yeah, exactly. It's a great comparison. It's roughly about the length of 2 football fields placed end to end. So that gives everyone a nice mental picture of the size we're talking about. Definitely not tiny, but not island size either.
Well, now, I'll tell you that I consulted you last night when I was talking to my wife. Basically, at dinner, I sat her down and I said, I got to tell you something, and I want you to be able to, stop and kind of listen to this. I want you to be aware of what's happening out there. I think it's important that you know about it because it's a significant thing that's not being reported right now in the mainstream media. I don't know of any network that is covering this right now, even though Avi Loeb, who is probably the premier astrophysicist, at least in America, maybe in the world, one of the most acknowledged scientists
Absolutely.
in the world of astrophysics. Physics. Okay, so he has come out and said a number of things that are really startling a lot of people. That's what caught my attention. I remember back around June or maybe July when this thing was first seen out there. What startled me about it was the fact that it was Avi Loeb who came out right up front and said, this is not a comet, or at least I'm seeing signatures that would indicate this thing has got its own propulsion system, and it's not just a rock flying through space. It's an interstellar craft or interstellar comet or whatever it is, meaning in our solar system, this is not something that is from our solar system, the planets that we know. This is nothing that has emanated from there. It's come out from over here. If our solar system is here, this thing has come out from outer space, I mean deep space, and is passing through our solar system, right? So it's an interstellar object. And so it's only the third one ever noted the third one ever noted by humanity. And the other two had all of the characteristics of a comet. Maybe a few anomalies, but not much. They went along with the laws of physics. This one doesn't. And Avi Loeb said that as soon as this thing became seen in the sky back around, I think it was in June, and then he has all along maintained the idea that yes, and he's a great scientist, so he's going to look at science. He's not going to jump off the cuff with something that's not founded in science. But he has brought up more than once, even till to this day, the idea that this thing is not following the laws of physics because it seems like it's got its own ability to maneuver.
Edward and Alfred, welcome to the show. It's Edward and Alfred. They'll keep you in the know.